Okay, I'm going to show you how to do my basket weave again. I'm going to show you the way I did it, just to make it easier. This is a goose egg, and I hand grew this on there. I didn't spray any hairspray to hold the pencil from being blurry, so basically I'm using a 33.5 inverted cone, and as you can see, I kind of marked my patterns on here. So this one here, I'm going to go this way, and I'm just going to use the edge of it, and I'm just going to make my little lines like it's a grass or whatever you'd be using if you were weaving a real basket. Notice I'm skipping every other one because I'm going to be going the opposite direction in the next one. Now this probably isn't the proper way to really do this type of pattern, especially if you're trying to do it in the leaf carving, which is otherwise known as the 3D effect. But since this is a thin egg, and I'm used to working with thicker eggs, I'm improvising what will work best for me. And I'm not going very deep, I'm just scratching the surface enough to where you can see that I've got the pattern going here. The last video I made did not turn out with any carving. It just showed the egg in this video and my hands were off the camera carving. So I wanted to redo the video. And hoping I can get everything on here this time for you to see. And if there's ever a video you want me to make, just let me know. And if I can do it, I will. I'm just going to go ahead and continue down. It's going to be every other one. You're going to be doing like a checkerboard. That's why I didn't mark all of them. I'm going to try to hold it in between the baskets so I don't smear anything, but I am left-handed. My left hand my pinky likes to get over here on the pencil drawing. This doesn't have to be nice and smooth and methodical because you're trying to give it a rough look. You're roughing up the edges. You're just making scratch lines in the eggshell. course, Easter's coming up, so I thought it'd be a good time to work on some Easter baskets. And I generally do not use goose eggs. Most of the time I work with emu. I love the different colors I get from the emu shell. And I carve in to the different layers to get the different colors. I'm making this a tight basket weave. I didn't have it to where I'm cutting out any holes in between, any squares. I didn't want that type of basket. But you can do that if you wanted to. You could cut some of these holes out. Some of these blocks out and make holes in it. Or put extra little lines in to where you could cut some out. Just remember, slow and steady wins the race. You don't want to go fast. You don't want to dig in your shell too deep. You do this for an enjoyable hobby, not for a race. As I say in all my videos, it's not quantity, it's quality. And I'm hoping to get enough lines carved in here to where I don't have to come back behind myself and do any more, because there's a lot of squares and this is going to take quite a bit of time to make. But the best gifts are homemade gifts. People love homemade gifts, especially unique ones that not everybody can get. Generally, if I was doing relief carving, an actual relief carving picture or something, I would not be starting it this way, but I'm definitely not the one to teach that class. My relief carving skills have much to be desired. I need to practice more at it, but I don't do relief carving on emu eggs, which is mostly what I use again. It's kind of hard to get that relief carving look when you got many different layers. So, I just don't do relief carving. I guess that's something I need to get more familiar with and get some different eggs and experiment. I kind of do it when I do my police badges on ostrich eggs. going to try to give this three-dimensional look when I'm done with it. And I will show you how to do that when we get that far. So I'll be taking breaks in the recording and blend this all together so I don't bore you. I'm constantly moving the egg, and I'm really sorry. I'm not used to carving underneath a glass box like this. I usually don't have anything blocking me and my egg, or in between the two of us. But in order for me to record, my husband built me a glass box to set my camera on to look down at what I'm doing. I thought about getting a GoPro, one of those head-mounted cameras, but I figured I might make you dizzy moving my head around. Again, I just free-handed my drawing on here. I didn't measure out my egg. One of these days it's going to bite me when I put my pattern on here, but and you're not able to puncture through your egg even though you're just making light line scratches in here with the, I'm holding this at an angle, a sideways angle, just to, so I can get the edge, because this is an inverted cone, so I'm using the edge of the cone to basically get the lines into the eggshell. But anybody who knows that eggshells are not even all the way through in thickness. You'll have weak spots in them. or if you accidentally get heavy-handed and puncture through. Again, I'm letting the bird do the work, as you can hear. It's not stammering, stuttering, whatever. Getting hung up, slowing down. It's doing its own thing. I'm just slowly moving it back and forth. Once these lines are in, it's not going to matter whether or not the pencil smears. When we bleach it later to kill the membrane, when we're done, it'll help get the pencil off anyway. I just use a retractable pencil. They seem to work easier and the lead's not so hard to get off. And it doesn't seem to smear as bad as regular pencils. I don't know if there's a difference in the lead. I'm hoping when we go back over this and start going the other direction, we can kind of cover up some of these edges where I've crossed over. We'll be fixing that anyway. We got 3 more rows to go. I think I'll just video the whole thing and then you can fast forward through this. How's that? I may take a break here and there and piece the videos together, so. This looks like a basket. These get smaller and smaller as you get closer to the bottom down here. I mean, you can tell it's not a perfect circle, but hey, it's all in fun. I think I'm going to have to give my big back a break after I finish this last row. Might as well go ahead and do the handle too. I've always noticed when the closer you get to the top of the egg, they might get a little bit more tender in the shell, shall we say. Almost to the top of the shell. You can see how, I don't know if you can see that on camera or not, that's looks like a little bit of calcium, extra calcium, but I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Sometimes it could be a sign of a real bad weak spot, and sometimes it can just be extra shell, which will make it a little bit stronger, but as deep as it's going in, as you can see, it's going a little bit deeper. I don't know what to think of it. Just be extra careful. I generally have my dust collector going because breathing egg dust is very, very bad for you. It can kill you over time. It builds up in your lungs. But if I had it on, you wouldn't be able to hear me. And I don't make too many videos and too close together to where I really worry about it. Plus I wear face masks. I'm definitely going to take a break when I get done with this handle, going this way. Then I'll be back and we'll do the other squares going the opposite direction. There's many ways to do basket weave on a goose egg. This is just my way. This is really a cheat way. To me, this is easy. They're both still very time consuming, but you can see every once in a while I mark my eggs through here, so that way if I got sidetracked talking, I could go by how my egg was marked and know which direction I needed to go. For my followers on YouTube, make sure you come join my egg carving and etching group on Facebook. And that's exactly what it's called. Egg carving and etching. We help each other out. We show our mistakes to each other. That we learn from each other's mistakes. So if I can save someone else from ruining an egg by something I did wrong, I'll share that information so they don't copy and do the same mistake. And I explain my way of thinking behind what I did. And then sometimes I'll even go and ask for help.